Good morning, all. Able to hear me?
Morning.
Yeah, Navin, good morning.
Able to see the screen, right?
Yes.
We have started yesterday. Any questions before we proceed? So yesterday we discussed about controlling area, clear? And today we are going to start about new GL accounting and new GL accounting features. Like what are the basic features of new GL accounting system in the sense? So which we didn't had in classic GL accounting. That is parallel accounting system, profit center and segment reporting, document with entry view and GL view. Next one, document splitting. This is the most important feature. Next one, FICO real-time integration we are going to see. So we are going to integrate the FICO with GL module or other sub-modules or other uh, logistics modules. And next one, we are going to discuss about extended data structure with a table called Faggle Flexed. It's nothing but financial accounting, general ledger accounting, flexible, FELX stands for flex, flexible table. Clear? So these are the things we are going to discuss, which makes a difference and superior feature when compared to classic GL accounting. Okay. So first of all, we will discuss about parallel accounting system. Parallel accounting system. Put a heading as in parallel accounting system. Okay. Right up. Parallel accounting. Okay. So what is this parallel accounting actually? Parallel accounting concept. Parallel accounting concept is nothing but, for example, if nowadays we have a globalization, it means any company can do business in any country across the globe. Earlier, it was not there, it was restricted. Any company used to do only if it is an Indian company, they need to use the trading within India. If it is China company, they need to do the transactions or any trading within China. But after I can say that 2000 onwards, year 2000 onwards, the globalization came into the picture. What do you mean by globalization? Any country can import or export the products. Earlier it was hardly 10 to 15%, but after 2000 it was increased drastically, almost all 85 to 90%. Clear? Any company can start its business, not restricted to one particular country. If everything is legal, then they can start in any country with the local permission. So for that, what they need to do, for example, my company is in India, for example, then I want local reporting. I want local reporting means Indian standard reporting according to as per Companies Act 1956 or 2013. So there are two different acts are there. One is 1956 Companies Act, another one is 2013. So almost all similar features, only new features are added in 2013 Companies Act. So either we can show the reports as per 1956 Company Act or 2013 Companies Act. Clear? And same time, if because of this globalization, see, China products are coming to across the globe, right? US products are coming into across the globe, and same time Indian products are going across the globe. Clear? So as per their country's requirement, we need to prepare the local reporting, legal reporting. But to fulfill the legal requirements, we need to prepare the legal reporting. It's a mandatory across the globe. So whatever company you are doing, whatever country you are doing the trading, so to that particular countries, we need to prepare some sort of legal requirement reporting. Is it clear? As I said that if Indian Companies Act, clear, or we need to follow, as I said, that 1956 Companies Act or 2013. You are doing your business is in US, then we need to do US GAAP reporting. So as per US legal requirements, same thing China GAAP reporting or Australian GAAP reporting, Canadian GAAP reporting. Clear? So there are different reportings, different countries. So that we call it as nowadays we call it as an MNC, multinational companies. So whatever foreign companies are there in India, we call them as an MNCs. So the MNC concept came into the picture in the year almost all 2000, era of 2000. Is this clear? So write down parallel accounting. Parallel accounting is nothing but multi-dimensional reporting or preparation of multi-dimensional reporting. Okay, parallel accounting is nothing but preparation of multi-dimensional reporting. Multi-dimensional reporting. If company is expanding to different countries, then the company need to follow its local legal requirements as per the country. For example, different countries uses different reporting structure. Like majority countries uses IFRS reporting. IFRS stands for International Financial Reporting Standards. But some countries follows local gap reporting. GAAP gap. That is generally accepted. GAAP stands for generally accepted accounting principles. Okay. For example, I'll show you. Okay. As I said that in parallel accounting system, we have, as I said, different reportings like local gap reporting, IFRS, and I'm taking few examples. That's it. Local gap, it could be any country as per their local requirement. Okay. IFRS for international reporting. Clear? And whatever group currency we have, hard currency US. So we need to generate everything as per US reporting. So, and we have a company code in US. So US GAAP reporting. Clear? So here SAP provides to fulfill these reporting. Okay. So SAP provides ledgers. SAP delivered a separate ledgers for these reportings. Okay. So first one, write down. It's a 0L ledger. So it's a standard ledger which SAP provides, 0L ledger. So this is leading, we call it as a leading ledger. I'll explain the concept called leading ledger. So this is for Normally any company or and every company uses 0L ledger. In real time also the same ledger we are going to use 0L ledger. In real time environment also, it is SAP standard provided. Any company need to use. Okay. So 0L ledger. 0L ledger is nothing but we call it as a leading ledger. What do you mean by leading ledger? Leading ledger is nothing but whatever SAP standard provided ledger. That is 0L ledger. That is called as leading ledger. Clear? And normally any country will use this ledger for local gap reporting. You can see in your whoever are working as an SAP end users, you can see whenever after posting an entry, if you click on general ledger view, then you will see what different ledgers. In that you will find 0L ledger also. That I'll show you. 0L ledger. So that is for local gap reporting. Okay. So whatever data we entered in 0L ledger in FI module, that will be update automatically. It will update CO module also. Understood? Any questions here before we proceed? Hello?
No questions. Yeah.
Able to hear me, right? That's what. How about others? Understood the leading ledger concept? See, whatever data we are going to, SAP provides a standard ledger that is called 0L ledger. Means by default, what if, as I said, that I'm going to generate three kind of reports as of now. One is local gap reporting, IFRS, and US gap reporting. Clear? So whatever local gap reporting, whatever data we want to enter in local gap reporting, so there is a standard ledger SAP provided across the globe in real time also. Not only in practice environment, in real time also, we are going to use 0L ledger, which is SAP provided. And we call that ledger as a leading ledger. What do you mean by leading ledger? Leading ledger is nothing but the first data will be updated in this ledger, 0L ledger. So that is the reason we call it as a leading ledger. Clear? Whatever SAP standard provided ledger, we call it as a leading ledger, right? This will be used for local gap reporting. So for example, here we are our corporate offices in India. So we are going to use in Indian gap reporting. If yours is Canada, then Canadian gap reporting. Australia, Australian gap reporting. So that is considered as in local gap reporting. So for local gap reporting, what is the ledger we will take by default? 0L ledger. It's not OL, it's a 0L ledger. So this is called leading ledger. Why we call it as a leading ledger? Whatever data we entered, that will be first updated in 0L ledger. Is this clear? And whatever data is updated in 0L ledger in FI module, that will be automatically updated in CO module also. It will be updated in CO module also. Is this clear? Any questions before I proceed? So next one, what are the other reports I want to generate? This is for local reporting, 0L ledger. What are the other reports I want to generate?
IFRS and US GAAP.
IFRS and US GAAP, right? So this is my, see, companies to company, these reporting are, see, this is local GAAP reporting is standard. Again, I'm telling you, but here it's a requirement, a client requirement. So they may require IFRS or any other reporting. Then we will prepare a secondary ledgers or non-leading ledgers, not secondary, non-leading ledgers. So we want two different types of reports. Okay. So that is considered as an non-leading ledgers. Means user required ledgers, we call it as a non-leading ledgers. Understood? So how many non-leading ledgers we required here? How many non-leading ledgers? Two non-leading ledgers, right? And SAP, we can generate non-leading ledgers. How many non-leading ledgers we can create? In the sense 1056 non-leading ledgers we can create it. 1056. Is this clear? 1056 non-leading ledgers we can create it. Fine. So, but here we are not going to create 1056. We are going to be required only two reportings, additional reportings. One is IFRS, one is US GAAP reporting. So, what is our company code? Adani, right?
Yes, Adani, AU01, AU02, AU01.
Yeah. So, what I'm going to do, I'll take A stands for Adani and I'll create two digits we can give, two characters or two digits. So, here I'll give AX. I'm going to create non-leading ledgers with the name of AX. So, this is nothing but non-leading ledger. This is for what is the report I want to generate? First report, IFRS. So this I'm going to assign for IFRS reporting. So here, whatever leading ledgers is there, that will be updated automatically in CO module. The data will be, but whatever non-leading ledgers data is there, that will not be updated in CO module. That is the one thing. So OX 0L ledger data will be updated once we updated in FI model, that will be updated in CO module also. But here, X, whatever non-leading ledgers data is there, that will be updated only in this particular ledger only. Okay, it will not be updated in CO module. Okay, write down no update. No update in CO module.
Naveen, that means it is for only reporting.
Exactly. These are only for reporting purpose. Clear? Next one more we will create US GAAP reporting. I'll take AY. Okay, non-leading ledger. This is one more reporting. This is for US GAAP reporting. So this is no update. This is also non-leading ledger. So no update in CO module. Clear? So what is the difference between a leading ledger and non-leading ledger? Leading ledger is a SAP standard ledger, and whatever data we entered, that will be updated into CO module. And what are the non-leading ledgers? Non-leading ledgers are the user-defined ledgers or user-required ledgers, right? How many non-leading ledgers we can create? Up to 1056 non-leading ledgers we can create. So whatever data is updated in non-leading ledger, that will not be updated in CO module. So this is the understanding. Is this clear? Any questions here?
Sir, now we are having in Hyderabad one company,
Okay.
Mumbai one company,
Okay.
and US one company.
Fine.
Oh, fine. So in India companies, we are going for 0L leading ledger,
Correct.
and Mumbai also is 0L only.
0L only. Because it's a Indian based companies, right? So local
Yes,
gap
yes.
reporting.
Local gap only.
Yeah.
Coming to non-leading ledger, this IFRS or US gap, whatever non-leading ledgers for US companies, right?
For US company, but I want to see, I am doing a trading in different countries also. For example, I am doing Singapore, for example, buying and selling. For example, I am buying. Okay. So here I am having transactions between other than India, other than US. Then I need to submit my some standard reporting. Clear? So that is nothing but I will submit IFRS reporting, international standards as per. But here the major two reports are nothing but your local gap reporting, as you said. One is we have a US company code, right? So for that one, we need to use US gap reporting.
Yeah. Okay.
Clear?
So if any new company also we are going for now we are having Hyderabad, Mumbai, US. Other than these three companies, if you are going for any another country also,
Yes.
we can utilize for this non-leading ledger. Any non-leading
Yeah,
ledger
that's
we
what.
can use.
Any non-leading ledgers, yes. See, for example, you are going to start in Australia, right? So for that, you need to create one more non-leading ledger. You need to create one more non-leading ledger according to that company rules and regulations, right? So that we can say that, for example, Australia, AU gap reporting, Australian gap reporting.
Oh, fine.
That's the reason SAP has provided 1056 non-leading ledgers you can create it. So your business may expand it or clear. You will spread your companies to different countries. So according to that country rules and the principles and accounting principles, and taxation rules, you need to submit the reporting. For that, see here I am using AX. So this is applicable to only IFRS reporting, and this is AY applicable only for US. 0L local gap reporting, right? But I want to submit in Singapore. Then I can create AZ or AA or AB, AC, anything, and according to that country's principles.
So if companies are expanding means non-leading ledgers also increase as per
Exactly.
requirement.
Exactly. Up to
Sir,
1,000.
where do we use then? No,
Sorry.
where do we gonna use this? Where we gonna use IFRS reporting? Because local gap will be for the Indian company because
Correct.
Indian-based company,
Correct.
and US gap is the company which is based in US.
Correct.
So where we going to use IFRS?
IFRS reporting is nothing but, again, that's what I'm saying. There are total 37 standards are there, international financial reporting standards. Clear? So that 37 standards will be followed by across the globe. See, local gap, Indian, only Indian related. US, only US related. This IFRS is, anyone have an idea, or I'm not sure. IFRS reports, so there are total 37 and few more are going to be increased now. So what does it mean? These standards, so if I am generating a report in IFRS, right? Then what happens is, if I want to expand my business in any country, or if I want international monetary fund loan, right? So if I submit any report in US gap or local gap reporting, so that will not fulfill their requirement, right? I want to, for example, my business in US, my business is in India, but I want to get a loan from Swiss bank, right? So Swiss bank is a European bank, right? If I submit them my US gap reporting, probably they won't accept. And same time, if I submit my local gap, Indian gap reporting, they won't accept it. But if IFRS reporting, that is international reporting. Clear? So in across the globe, anywhere, those reporting will be valid. Those, as of now, there are total 37 standards. We are going to see what are just I'll give a glimpse on that. What are the different standards are there? So that if we generate IFRS, mostly why the countries will prepare IFRS standards, in the sense we never know that we may expand future in different countries, or we may go some sort of subsidy or loans in different countries, that at that particular point of time they require IFRS reporting. Understood?
When we will be pulling the reports, because these are for the reporting purpose.
Exactly.
Like US local gap, we'll be using our, the local variant, which is April to March, March to April, sorry.
No,
And then the US gap will be Jan to December.
correct.
Which variant we'll be using for IFRS in that case?
IFRS, see, that's what I'm saying. IFRS reporting, normally they use the local variant itself, local gap variant itself.
Okay.
Whatever
Okay.
local
So
gap
if the
reporting
company
is.
is, if the company is in Australia, then we'll be using the Australian variant, whatever we have created for
Exactly.
them.
Correct.
Okay.
So
Perfect.
IFRS
Thank you.
always follows the local gap reporting as a base, but after that it will generate according to its standards. Is that clear?
Yes. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So we have multiple currencies also. For example, as I said, we have 3 gap reporting, 0L ledger. This is for local gap. What is the other one we have created? AX. AX. This is for IFRS. IFRS. AY. US gap reporting. Okay. We have a 3 different company codes. Okay, that is AI, AI 01, right? Our company codes?
Yes, sir.
AI01, AI02, AU01. So here we have different currencies. For example, AI01, AI02, AU01, correct? So AU01 company code. And next one, we have a different currencies like we have, however, we have local currency INR, and however, we are going to use hard currency USD. Hard currency. So two currencies. So, and same time, here also it is INR, and hard currency we are going to utilize USD for group reporting purpose. Next one, local currency USD. I'll go with the INR group reporting and how, sorry, USD, USD and hard currency. I'm sorry, USD. And we have fiscal year April to March. And here also it is April to March. So local GAAP reporting is nothing but Indian GAAP reporting. So here, this is also April to March only, because as per Indian GAAP reporting, we are going to prepare. Same thing, IFRS will also follow the local one, April to March. April to March. April to March. But when it comes to US GAAP reporting, so means US legal requirement, right? So then it will become Jan to December. Jan to December.
Even though it is in India, we should follow this.
Exactly, because we need to generate as per the US GAAP, US requirement for group reporting.
Okay.
Yeah. Just write it down. Is it done? Once you're done, let me know, please. Okay, thank you. So write down. So we know that in new GL accounting, we have a new formula. Already we discussed about it. So new formula. That we know that GL plus business area plus profit center plus segment. Debit equal to GL plus business area plus profit center plus segment credit. So this is a new formula. Okay. So it will checks all the 4 categories, whether debit is equals to credit or not. GL debit is equals to GL credit or not, business area debit equals to business area credit or not, profit center debit equals to credit or not, segment. So each level it will check. Okay. So what is the advantage with this in the sense? We can generate a trial balance at GL level. We can generate trial balance at business area, profit center level and segment level, right? P&L account, we can generate all the 4 levels, and balance sheet we can generate up to. Clear? So for all the company codes it will generate. So how the entries will be generated? I'll show you one. There are 2 views will be there. There are 2 views. So entry view, what do you mean entry view? How we post the document, in the same way it will show. Output will be the same. Clear? For example, I'll show you entry view. There are 2 views, entry view and GL view. Entry view. What do you mean entry view? How the user enters the data, in the same way it will show the output. So for example, rent account, debit, to bank outgoing account. Okay. So I am giving okay. So we are entering, for example, $5,000 Singapore dollars or 50,000. 50,000. And I am entering in the debit line business area, only in the debit line. Okay. Debit line so for example, I'm having a business area, as we discussed, Hyderabad business area. Okay. I am entering AHYD, Adani Hyderabad business area. So already we have created business areas, and we have not created profit center. That we are going to do now. So A1000, I'm going to create first profit center. So this is currency, document currency is in SGD, document currency is in SGD. Next one, this is business area, and this is profit center. Clear? So this is the entry watch we did. We have updated business area on the debit line and business profit center on the debit line. We have not updated what we call business area and profit center on the credit line. Is this clear? So at the time of entry, I have given the details only on the debit line. So this is entry view. This is entry view. So how it will be updated in, automatically it will updated in one more view. We have GL view. GL view. Okay. So in entry view, the user will be updated like this. So how it will be updated in GL? How many ledgers it's going to be updated? How many ledgers we have?
2.
3 ledgers. So how it's going to be updated in all the 3 ledgers, in the sense, I'll show you. It will be updated in, it will updated 0L ledger. Okay. That is IFRS, AX ledger, and next one, AY ledger. So we have not given anywhere the ledgers. Automatically, when we create these 2 ledgers, automatically this data will be updated in 3 different ledgers and 3 different currencies. What are the currency? What is the document currency here? What is the document currency?
SGD.
SGD. So it will be updated in document currency. Document currency. What is my local currency?
INR.
INR. So it will be updated in local currency. And what is my hard currency?
USD.
USD. So it will be automatically updated in 3 ledgers and 3 currencies. How many entries I have posted here? How many entries I have posted here?
One.
Only one. But it will be updated in 0 ledgers with 0 ledger with 3 different currencies. AX ledger, 3 different currencies. AY ledger, 3 different currencies. So total how many postings it's going to show? 3 into 3. How many postings it's going to show?
9.
9. Because
9.
we have updated only one entry, it will be updating in multi-dimensional report. It is updating in your what we call local gap reporting, IFRS reporting, and US gap reporting with different currencies. Is this clear? So it will be done automatically. This user will enter only the entry view. That's it. Only one currency, document currency, one business area, one profit center. So nowhere we are mentioning which ledger has to be updated here. Automatically it will updated in 3 different ledgers, clear, and 3 different currencies. Is this clear? So my company code is, for example, in entry view, this is my company code. LI01, AI01. What is my AI01 company code currency? INR. Okay. So 3 into 3, 9 entries. Okay. Okay. How this entry will be generated in the sense? How these entries will be generated in the sense? So the business area we have given debit side. Right. So see here, business area we have, is it updated? We have in entry view where it is updated. So only debit line we have given. So in the GL view, it will automatically updated from debit to credit. Because of there is a concept called document splitting. I'll show you that also. AHYD automatically it will update it. Whatever data is there in the debit line, the business area, profit center and segment, that will be picked. Okay. And next one, the segment, we will create segment. The segment will be trigger from your profit center. For example, cement segment. Cement segment. From profit center, we won't enter segment. From profit center, it will be picked. The segment part. See here in entry view, we have not given any segment here, right? We have not given any segment here, but automatically the segment will be picked from profit center, right? Whatever profit center we have given here, according to, and we are going to link the segment to profit center. So whatever profit center we give in entry view and in GL view, automatically it will trigger the segment from that profit center. So just write it down this. Just write it down as it is. So debit to credit. If you give that entry in the business area and everything on the credit line, and in GLV, it will be updated from credit to debit, vice versa. Just write it down. Once you're done, let me know, please. Right? Did we given any segment in the entry level?
No.
No.
Right? So, but automatically it will be picked. And here we have not given any data in the credit line like business area or profit center, but it will be picked from your debit to credit, or if you are giving data in credit line, automatically it will pick to credit to debit. Once you're done, let me know, please.
Done.
Okay. So once you're done, like we will do the configuration. We'll do the configuration. 1 second. Step number 1, write down. Put heading as a new general ledger. Under that, write down first step. Define ledgers for general ledger accounting. Define SPRO. Write down the path. SPRO. SAP reference IMG. Financial accounting new. Financial accounting global settings new. Ledgers. 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 Define ledgers for general ledger accounting. General ledger accounting. So I'll write down the path here. Again, I'll show you. SPRO. Sorry. Let me log in. SPRO. SAP reference IMG. Financial accounting new. Financial accounting new. Financial accounting global settings new. Financial accounting global settings new. Ledgers. Ledgers. The next ledger. The next ledger. Define ledgers for general ledger accounting. We don't have a transaction code for this. We have a table. We don't have, because it's a new GL accounting. See here, FAGL underscore T881. Okay, let me show you. So you can see here 0L ledger is a standard ledger. This is the standard ledger which is provided by SAP. Right? Don't do any corrections to this. So write down as it is. Okay. Here 0L ledger. So we need to create two more ledgers. So what we need to do is press new entries, to create 2 more ledgers, press new entries. So it's already created, but still I'll show you. Press new entries. So give AX, whatever non-leading ledgers we want to create, just give that. So I'll give it as an Adani. I'll change over their name. Adani, non-leading for IFRS. So here we need to select Fagel flexed table. So okay, table as in here you can select here Fagel flexed.
Naveen, how AX ledger will be identified? It will follow IFRS. So if flag will be
We are
same
going
for
to
all,
assign.
right?
We are going to assign to our group reporting groups.
Okay.
Just now, what we are doing, just we are defining now. So according to our accounting principles, we are going to assign
Okay. Okay.
in the future session. Okay. Same way you can do AY. Just here we are defining it. Whatever required ledgers we want to do it, just we are doing it. The same thing you can copy. Okay. This is for US GAAP. US GAAP reporting and same fact text.
Naveen, one more doubt. So before posting any entry, before to that only we need to do all this testing.
Exactly.
So once the, let's say normally classic ZL posting done and then I want to do this setup, then that is possible or
Not possible.
not possible? Okay.
Because the whatever postmortem and whatever entries we have already posted and we want to assign to new GL accounting, it's not possible.
Not possible.
So
Okay.
before that only we need to do the configuration.
Okay. Okay. Got you.
Naveen, one doubt.
Please go ahead.
Naveen, what is this Fagel flex table, Naveen?
This is, as I said, that this is nothing but this is a new table. This is nothing but GL totals table. Clear? How many the ledgers we are created? We have created total standard ledger, what we called IFRS reporting, US GAAP reporting. So all those ledger 1056 plus one leading ledger, the data will be stored in this particular table. That is the reason it is showing it as a totals table. Hope you got it. From this, see, from this particular tables, the data will flow. For example, as I said, the zero ledger, right? Leading ledger. That data will be flowed according to this particular table. The data will flow to CO model. And same thing, this AX ledger. Whatever AX ledger data is there, that either if you are entered in debit or credit, according to this table data, it will updated either debit from credit to debit according to your document splitting. So this is nothing but tables. But here, this is in this one new GL accounting concept, but in SA what we call S4 HANA, we have a different reporting, AC DOCA table, universal table, that we will discuss. Earlier this table was not there in classic GL accounting. Now we have a number of tables are there, thousands of tables are there in SAP, and all are replaced in S4 HANA with one table called AC DOCA table. So normally what happens is if you post one particular entry, one particular data in ECC version, it will be updated in different table. As I said, that BKPF table, BSEC table, Fagel fixed table, the different tables, the data will be updated. Multiple times it will updated, data duplication. But when it comes to S4 HANA, it will updated in only one table. All the data will be updated in one table. That we call it as an AC DOCA table. And that we call it as a universal table or universal journal. That we will discuss more in depth when we see the S4 HANA module, S4 HANA part.
So in S4 HANA, if you are defining these non-leading ledgers, you need to give AC DOCA table, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
And whatever tables you are taking, we don't have a BSEC, whatever other tables we used earlier, those tables will not be there. Okay. In S4 HANA. Means data will be stored in here. What happens is, again, I will take in a technical session, one technical session to explain you that This tables, whatever ECC version is there, those are third-party database they are using. So they use whenever they need to generate a report, it will checks first columnar and after that row. It will check in both the ways. But when it comes to S4 HANA, it is a columnar database, not a row-based database. I'll explain that. What is columnar? How fast columnar database is. Right? For example, you know that your SQL tables, how it will follow, row and column, your Excel, row and column. Clear? But when it comes to S4 HANA, why it will become more popular and more faster in the sense, it will not follow the row, it will pick the data, it will check in the columnar wise. I'll show you that when we do our technical part. Is this clear, everyone? So, but don't go with these particular tables. I'll show you that we have almost all 1 to 2 sessions on this tables only when I'll start the S4 HANA tables.
Okay.
Yeah. Because what I'll explain, like in the time of mock also, I'll explain what are the tables we need to remember. As I said that, when we have a S4 HANA, now everything is migrated to S4 HANA. So we can remember only one table name, AC Doka table. What is the need to remember? The ECC version table. But still, as I said that, till 2030, majority companies are not migrated from ECC to S4 HANA. So probably for after 6 months, you're attending any interview, that particular client still using 40% they are using ECC and 60% they are using S4 HANA. Because only 60% is migration has happened. So first they will check whether you know at least the important tables in ECC. How the functionality of those tables. Is this clear? So that's the reason we will focus more on both the tables, AC Doka table, FileFlex table, and other BSEC table and whatever other tables are there. Right? When you are going with any testing project, for example, any testing project, automation testing or whatever it is. So to provide the prerequisite means how the data you are picking. So from what are the different tables you are getting the data, right? As I said that whatever data we save, whatever configuration we save, that will be stored in a different tables, right? So at the time of automation team those are not functional teams. Automation team is not functional team, right? Whatever data we provide them, they will write a program. So they will say that, for example, I am giving one GL account. In the testing, I have given one GL account. So they will write a program, but they will ask, so if I don't want to use this particular GL and I want to use other GL accounts, so from where I'll get it? We can't say that the transaction code FS00, go and check. No. So the GL account will be stored in some table, right? So that table name we need to give them at the time of testing. So that in their programming, they will update the table name from where they are getting the data. So in ECC, every data, whatever data we have, so it will be updated in multiple tables. So that's the reason we will have a complete sessions on different tables. I'll share that. Just remind me. I'll share that tables also. Is that clear, everyone? Any questions? Yeah. So just write it down. Just write it down. Okay. So I'll just save it. Click on save button. Sorry. Okay. Let me show you. So here AX somebody has used it. So I'm just changing the name. Click on save button. Okay, click on save button. Adani, right? Click on save button. So just write it down. Any questions here till here? Any
No.
questions here? Sorry?
Nothing as of now, nothing.
Okay. Okay, we'll continue tomorrow. The next part. So there is a concept called a ledger group concept. I'll tell you what do you mean by. So till here, just go through once. I'll share the recordings also. Just go through once. Try to understand leading and non-leading ledgers. What is the need of non-leading ledgers and leading ledger? However, it will be a SAP standard one. But what is the need of non-leading ledgers? How many non-leading ledgers? Interview point of view. How many non-leading ledgers we can create it? Clear? And tomorrow session we are going to discuss more important thing is group ledgers. What do you mean by group ledgers in the sense? For example, see, few entries, there are 0L ledger, right? And there is IFRS ledger. There is US GAAP reporting, whatever ledger we are doing here, US GAAP reporting. Okay, so here what I want to do is, for example, sometimes in yearly ones, I would like to post some entries only which need to be updated in US GAAP reporting. Not in other 0L ledger, not in non-leading ledger. Sorry, IFRS ledger. The entry should be affected only in US GAAP because we are filing US taxation, 2 to 3 entries, right? And I would like to enter few transactions only in IFRS reporting. It need not to be updated in 0L ledger nor in US GAAP reporting. Or some entries I want to affected only in leading ledger, 0L ledger, not on IFRS and US GAAP reporting, yearly 3 or 4 entries like that. So at that particular point of time, there is a concept will come into the picture, ledger group concept. So here automatically 0L ledger, it will be created 0L ledger group. AX ledger, automatically SAP will create AX ledger group. AY ledger, AY ledger group. That thing we will continue tomorrow session. Is this clear? Again, and I'm reiterating this particular new GL concept, profit center creation, we will go little slow. And after that, the entries, because journal entries, we will discuss again one manual accounting session here, regarding your entries and how the debits and credit will be get affected. And after that, we will post the entries in GL module. Is this clear? Yes, no.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Sir,
Yeah.
would you mind sharing the PDF file?
I'll do it. I'll do it. Till here, right?
Up
So
till
till new GL accounting,
what we
I'll
have
share.
studied.
Yeah, I'll till new because why I'm not sharing complete at a stretch in the sense I'm not sure what are the other features we are going to be added. So that's the reason whatever topics we have completed till that I'll share it.
Yes, sir. That's it.
Yeah, fine. I'll do
Thank
that.
you.
With the working notes also, I'll share it. Okay. Thank you all. Thanks for your time.
Naveen?
Yeah.
The recordings are not working from 3rd of
Are you
September.
sure
They are like,
you are? See, that's what I said. Mallikarjun, right?
yeah. No,
Mallikarjun,
Hitesh.
no. Mallikarjun was also having the same issue. Did you check the Mallikarjun, the what we call YouTube login credentials? Mallikarjun is there?
Yeah, it's same problem only, sir. It's not working.
So you are also logged in with the same credentials, right?
Yeah, same credentials only.
Okay, then I'll share it separately. So from where you didn't receive it, just let me know that so that I'll share it separately.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you all.